Hello everyone and welcome to GFTL. This is Alpha Watch, where I look at interesting in-development indie games, and today is the Yawhg. Yawhg? Yeah. It's an amazing storytelling game, and because it's quite short, it doesn't take like an hour to play it, usually about 20 minutes I'd say, but it's amazing, and I would like to tell you that I think you should watch like maybe 5 minutes and then go buy it because there are a lot of random events that happen that if you see them yourself you'll know what to do, and you know, you don't want to spoil it for yourself, do you? So I'd just like to tell you now that it is $5 pre-order, and it'll be $10 when it finally comes out, which I will let everyone know. So, the premise of the game: you need at least 2 characters. You can also, you know, you see the keyboard symbol there, you can also have another player, or if you have more controllers, you can plug them in as well and play them with your friends. But you need at least 2 if you're going to be playing on your own. So I want Mr. Moustache and Little Miss Blue over here, and I will just hop in and tell you exactly how amazing it is. The Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks, and no one expects it. Not a one of us. We just keep on living our lives, week by week, unaware. So yes, you have 6 weeks, which 1 week is 1 turn, where you get to choose between different places in this town. I don't know if the town has a name, but let's go to the palace and attend a ball, because this lady is fancy. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day the court jester approaches you. Would you like to learn to juddle? Juddle, he asks. I'll teach you everything I know for a small sum. I don't have any money, so no thanks. That's a shame, because the juggling thing's pretty fun. This guy would like to brew a potion. You spend the week brewing potions. 2 magic, 1 mind. One day you hear one of the alchemists shout, "Eureka!" When you look over, you see what he's done. You spot a small, previously dead ferret come to life. "I figured out the antidote to death," the alchemist exclaims. The undead ferret lets out a horrific noise and lumbers around slowly. So, zombies. Zombies are cool. Do we want zombies? Or zombies are cool. That's amazing. Well done. Slightly discomforted. I didn't hurt his feelings. Hooray me. So I gain a charm. And the outcome of the randomized events give you different bonuses, or sometimes they're not bonuses, they're the exact opposite. They say the last time it came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart. But that was so very long ago. Week 2. This girl is going to fight crime in the slums. Spend the week outsmarting and beating out criminals. Ka-cha! She is the Blue Streak. That's her crime name, her superhero name. That's a terrible superhero name. One night you hear cheering come from an alleyway. Peering in, you see a crowd of men cheering on dogs violently ripping each other apart. So dog fighting. Would you like to participate in our little Ben game? I don't have any money. Do I have enough charm to try and stop these vagabonds? Your words fall on deaf ears. Uh-oh. Run away. Oh dear. Okay, well, this guy is gonna spend some time betting on fights. 5 wealth! Hooray! During a match, another warrior's weapon is knocked from their grasp. You barely manage to avoid it. With a sickening crunch, it destroys the knee of a nearby bystander. He accuses you of causing him harm by not stopping the flying weapon. He takes you to court. Shit. I don't have charm to defend myself. I think we'll go for offer to settle. It's 3. Oh, that's a bitch. So this game is yeah, it just comes up with things that'll screw you, things that are pretty cool, and sometimes there are repercussions for your story elements that you create. And they're very, very realistic, well, not realistic, but developed characters that you play throughout the game, and I think that's awesome. It was on us in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook. The air went still. So we're halfway through the game here, and I think that you should, if you don't want some of the things spoiled, because unfortunately there aren't an enormous number of random events, and obviously you'll be playing this with your friends, which doubles the fun. Well, it doesn't even pardon me, it more than doubles the fun. It's an absolute blast. It changes it from being like a D&D character thing to more of, you know, the European style board games where everyone's kind of playing against the game, and there's like an end point where things come to a head and you have to decide what's going to happen for your little section of the game. It's more about playing against the game, and yeah. So go to the Yawhg, I think it's theyawhg.com. Anyway, description has all the links and stuff, and it's only $5, which is well worth it if you're going to play this with friends. Or I've played it about 10 times on my own just to see like all the permutations of what goes on and stuff, because terrible, macabre and gruesome things can happen. And yeah, the ending is perfect. It comes up with there is a possibility of multiple endings, whether you win or lose. There's things that happen to your characters after the ending. I'm going to say that's it. That's all I'm going to tell you. If you don't want it spoiled, go play it now. Or go buy it, because you get this alpha version, I'm pretty sure you do. Is it an alpha or a beta? Whatever, I'm going to play the rest of the game, and you can join me if you want to, but I strongly suggest that you go and check out their website, because it's a pretty cool website as well. This girl, she's a nice lady, so she's fighting crime, she's tending to patients, diagnosing the sick, and getting her mind and wealth up. Patient whose voice has been cursed and replaced with piano notes will not stop talking. This guy sounds like a broken piano, and no one can understand him. So, do we have the mind or the charm? Because I'm pretty sure like different answers check your stats for different things. So we have more mind than charm, so I'm gonna try and decipher. Can't quite. Oh. We didn't get that one right, guys. So his notes get sadder. That's a shame. This guy is gonna be... Nah, not something... He's gonna get himself wasted. This guy's gonna drink, he's gonna become charming and strong from beer for some reason. That doesn't make sense. Annual dart tournament. Yeah, sure. Sign up for the dart tournament, ready to prove your dart throwing prowess. You play the worst game of darts anyone's ever seen. Awesome, I come dead last. Brilliant. Well, that was fun. And then the world was howling fury. Chaos screaming. The sounds of all we knew being pulled in half. Okay, this girl. More fighting crime, I think. There we go. Excuse me, miss. Feeling a little lonely tonight? If only a small amount of coin, I can make you feel good all night. We found a juggalo! A juggalo? Is that? No. A gigolo. Juggalos are different to gigolos. I don't have enough money, so we can't hire this juggalo. And we can't become part of the insane clown posse. You don't have enough money to pay him. He shrugs and walks off. Okay. This guy is gonna be a... He's gonna spend... No, he wants money. So he's gonna bet on fights more. While wandering around the halls between your matches, you spot your former lover, Kelly. Oh, Kelly, the beautiful Kelly that we used to have sex with. We talked to her a bit and it's awkward. Okay, after a few minutes, Jean, one of the most popular fighters in the arena, butts into the conversation. Hey, Kelly, sorry to interrupt, but we've got to leave right away if we want to make it to your mother's in time. What a dick. That, I feel extremely jealous, because some big willy man has butted in on the girl I used to love. You become extremely grumpy for the rest of the week. You lose 1 charm. 2 physique. Hooray! And as you'll see, the stunning artwork in the background changes as you go week by week. Let's spend some time in the gardens meditating. You spend the week in deep meditation, you gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day, on your way home from the park, you come across a golden ring in the grass. I am wearing that ring. Upon placing the ring on your finger, orange glowing marks appear on the outside of the band. The markings unravel themselves from the ring and swirl in front of you. They form into what appears to be a fully armoured ghost, radiating a beautiful orange light. The ghost turns to you and nods before walking away. The ring looks good on you! Hooray, 1 charm. Okay, if you press like left or right, pardon me, if you press left or right, it'll show you the character's stats. So the girl is pretty clever. The guy is kind of strong, but other than that, he's quite wealthy. So if he's a wealthy man, so he shall attend a fancy ball. 2 charm, 1 finesse. The king approaches you. Excuse me, but you look like someone who I can confide in. I really want a prince to take over the throne, but the queen and I aren't exactly active in the bedroom. He blushes. Woo-hoo-hoo. Do you have any advice on how I could romance the queen, so to speak? Up the back doors and all that kind of thing? I have charm 9, so I think I should. Going through the scenarios, I basically draw the Kama Sutra for him, and he appreciates it. He thanks you. Yay, 3 wealth. It's almost here, almost. So some kind of evil magical mist is appearing. This girl, no, I think we'll try and increase her mind by brewing potions. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day an artificer stops by for a visit. Magical gazette, followed everywhere by her clockwork spider. I want a clockwork spider. That sounds awesome. The alchemists of the tower go all out of their way to impress the artificer, offering an array of potions and elixirs. However, as she leaves, she turns to me and says, "Me, I like me." She offers you a choice of one of her trinkets. Oh, sweet. We need clever thoughts. 3 mind. Everyone's jealous of me and my special magic ring. I've got 2 magic rings now. That's pretty impressive. This girl's gonna end up with lots of bling. This guy is gonna be a dick and pickpocket people. 1 wealth, 2 finesse. Uh-oh. Shit. I've seen this eventuality before. Let's see. No, I don't know. She's magic though. She signals for me to go into the alleyway with her. Come closer, she says. Nobody else can hear what I'm about to tell you. You lean in close, eager to learn how you'll be earning this coin. Ho-ho! Maybe we'll become a juggalo. She presses herself right up against you, moving her lips slowly towards your ear. Suddenly she bites your neck viciously. Oh my god, she is a vampire. Blood pours from the wound, and she clings to you tightly, lapping it up like some kind of vampire or something. I black out because of vampires. When I come to, you see her standing over you. Thanks, she says, tossing you a couple of coins. Hooray, wealth! In exchange for being drained of our blood. Then she melts. Literally. When you feel your neck, wound is completely healed. I feel ice cold. 3 charm, lose 3 physique. And here we go, guys. This is the Yawhg. The storm arrives in the night. By the morning, it still rages. For 3 full days, the tempest puts us through a grinder, drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Is it? Are we past saving? Okay, so this is the perfect ending to this game that I told you guys about. Each person can choose any of these jobs, and your stats determine how appropriate you are. So the blue girl, she should definitely be a doctor. You're able to fix up most of your patients in no time at all. This means there are more people to help with rebuilding the town. This helps the survival effort considerably. And Mr. Charming over here, I'm going to be a dickhead and lose this game because, yeah, this guy, he goes crazy, and he doesn't care for this town anymore, which is now destroyed, and he wants what he can take before he leaves. So looting, you break into abandoned buildings and hoard together everything for yourself. You gain 3 wealth. You gain another 3 wealth. This hurts the survival effort. And so, we set about our tasks, once more living our lives, this time in a way we might never have expected or wanted. But in the end, we were defeated. Those of us left struggled to put our homes to rights, but the effort was futile, doomed. This city bled survivors, eventually becoming a husk, a dead thing, and perhaps the Yawhg was only partly to blame. Yeah, of course it was, because Mr. Moustache there stole everyone's stuff, and that's what's left of the town. So, wrapping up, to attempt to distract yourself from the disasters unfolding around you, you try meditation. You spend weeks at a time sitting in one spot, trying to cross to another plane of existence. After years of attempts and self-sacrifice, you finally manage to cross over to the astral realm. You come to find that the astral realm is exactly like the normal world, except everyone's eyes are slightly smaller. Everything is just as wrecked and broken as it is over there. See, this is really sad. You don't know how to get back home. It's a sad story. If you win, it's less sad, depending on how... yeah. Don't want to spoil too much. You escape to ruined town with giant bags of coins, jewels, and other valuable trinkets. You move to a new city, living a life of luxury and elegance. Unfortunately, the new city you move to has their own horrible evil, the Yawhg. Eggs by eggs. The Yawhg sweeps through the city, tearing apart everything you know. This time, when you rummage through the debris for valuables, you encounter a group of people doing the same. You get into a knife fight with one of them, which results in you bleeding out on a pile of rubble. See, it's really well written. Congratulations to Damien Summer and Emily Carroll, who wrote and drew, and I can't remember who sung and composed the music, but that's amazing too. Overall, it's just a fantastically crafted game. It's not too long. I was lucky enough to get a couple of my mates round, and we all were different characters, and at that point it came into its own. It's an amazing game. So I've already said this like 10 times in this video, but you have to check out this game. Links in the description. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.